Can we test how the phone is going to test now that I have the...
No, it won't. Actually, you can only broadcast one at a time.
Oh.
So like if I do... Oh, I wonder if you have to make me the presenter again. Yeah. So I think you have to make me the presenter again. And that's an option that we should change.
What was that?
No, I said, remember that default option?
Yes, that's in the settings. I have mine set up that way.
No, I mean, but we should set up all meetings like that. So that way I can just automatically share. So the other thing is when you're presenting the participant profiles, you should probably do it in presenter view. Okay. So that way you don't see all that other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so you just have to make the phone the presenter again. But once you do that, because you can only have one presenter at a time, you can have multiple webcams. Another option is we have a webcam pointed at the TV or at your monitor, and people can see it that way. That's a way around it. I mean, we can also ask them, because I don't know how we'll do multiple presenter views.
Maybe I'll have a call with that lady there.
Yeah, and see. Yeah.
Good morning, Miguel.
Hey, good morning. How are you? Everything okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to schedule a meeting next week or the week after. No, it was one from Dallas and another one from
I see one second, please. Yeah, just double check.
Yeah. Workout stuff, but yeah, I mean, I know that I know what to do after that. So, okay, great. You're going to sit in front of the computer monitor.
Okay.
I'll explain what we're doing. You are an Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
iPhone?
Yes.
Okay, so today we're going to learn a little bit about Android. No, you're in the right place. I'm sorry, how do we go? Ariel, nice to meet you. So we're going to first start with your cell phone service provider is Straight Talk. And how long have you been a Straight Talk customer and why?
Ever since I've had my iPhone, it's been a couple of years. I've been dealing with them. I think about 5 years.
Okay. And what has been your experience so far? Horrible.
Yeah, I only have them because they're cheap, but.
Wow. Sorry, just 1 second. I need to check on the technology that's up there.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, sorry. It's okay. Okay, so you were saying your experience hasn't been that great?
No, not really.
Why?
I mean, I've had, services have been okay. But, like, when it comes to customer service or anything like that.
So, an example.
Security. Like, they have no type of security. Anybody can call in and block your phone or anything. Like, it's happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was living up here, and my boyfriend had bought it. So he called them in and told them the phone was stolen, and they had my phone on the blacklist and all that. So I had to call and wait, and I had to put a security code on it, and still he was able to get in and take off all my stuff.
Wow.
So yeah.
But I mean, other than that.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So have you heard of 61611?
I've heard of it, but I don't really use it like that.
Okay. So have you? Well, first, how did you hear about 61611?
61611?
611611.
I don't think I ever heard of it. Only 611.
611. Okay. And what have you heard about 611?
That's when you call, like, for your phone service.
Okay.
Or the customer service. I don't know what it is. I've never called.
No?
No.
Okay. So never completed a transaction using your text messaging, if you will?
No.
Okay. So I'll explain what it is, and we're actually...
I know you're talking about now. When they text you and you text them, like, for the auto refill?
Correct, yeah. So it's essentially, and I actually have the Straight Talk page with the different 611 keywords. So essentially you text a keyword, and then based on the keyword, you're either doing an inquiry, so maybe you want to find something out. So you text that keyword to 611, and then you'll get back the information, right, that you're requesting. And in some cases, you can find out information about your account. You can even complete basic transactions, like adding a service pin to your account.
Okay.
So today we are actually doing a couple of different things. You don't need your phone. We're going to be using the phone that's next to you. And I know that you're not an Android user, so just to make sure that
I know how to work them.
Okay, so let's open go ahead. Let's open the text messaging app. I know that different phones work differently, so I just want to make sure that you understand how to text message.
Is it this one?
Yes. Oh, and actually, hang on 1 second. Okay.
It's funny because you guys caught me at the worst time. Last month is when that happened, and then my phone, basically I had to pay for it twice in 1 month. And then when I asked them to credit me that month that I paid for, they credited it, but they didn't put all my gigabytes. So I'm like, I have no gigabytes on my phone.
Meaning data.
Data at all. But they took my money last month 2 times.
What service line do you have?
I have I think I was the $55 plan.
Okay.
You got to do different type of researches.
Yeah. I mean, we've done a lot of different. So you'll just ignore that little green icon. If it gets in your way, you can drag and move it around. But I just wanted you to send a text message saying hello. And again, we're doing this just because I want to make sure that you're familiar with how to use the phone.
Okay,
so the number you're going to send it to is 786-815-0157.
Okay.
And just say hello. And that's just to, I know phones are different, messaging applications can be different, so this is just to make sure that you see what the keyboard looks like and stuff like that. Okay, so you did that?
Yes.
So comfortable?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to check to see how much data you've used. And in order to do that, we are going to send a text message to 61161. And I'm going to tell you what to send in the message. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You are going to text the word usage, U-S-A-G-E.
That's it?
Yes. And I'd like for you to tell me what happens and what did you see.
Since we're gathering your information, once we're ready, we'll send you a text.
And you've never done this before? No? Okay.
I've seen them, sending texts and stuff, but I really ignore.
Okay.
I didn't know I think I knew you could say something back, but I didn't know what you could say.
Okay. And why would you think that you could do that?
That I could say something back? Because it told me, like, oh, if you want to add airtime, just say this.
Okay. Have you gotten a response?
No.
Still nothing? Okay. So while we're waiting, let's find the word usage on that page. And based on the description, I'd like for you to tell me what you would expect to get back.
Your current usage.
Okay, meaning?
How much data you've used.
Okay. so. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me just make sure that nothing else is happening. All right, so while we're waiting, and we're also going to do this with 60161,
Okay.
let's text the word help.
Help.
Yes.
Capital or little?
It doesn't matter. And what did you get back?
To check your data, reply usage, to refill data add, for a live agent, reply chat, for data supply, reply APN. Settings, reply APN.
So the message is,
Basically telling me what to do. You want me to try usage again?
we're actually going to try something else. So now, based on the options that you have in front of you, what option would you use to add a service pin to?
It told me.
Oh, it told you what?
It's not me the usage.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. 26.23 megabytes.
Mhm.
Unlimited, hotspot 0, hotspot balance 0, add-on balance 0. You said what? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. So after you typed or texted the word help to 61161, which one of those options would you use to add a service pin to that phone?
Add
Okay. So we are going to, I think I have a, you can use this to scratch it off. We're going to add that pin.
Got it now?
Yeah, please.
So to add first. To add. I'm sorry. Hello? Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna have that for you in an hour or two. All right, thank you. All right. Okay, so just put the service back there.
And after you do that, I'd like you to tell me what you get back.
It says, thank you for adding your time to service and dated on 14th next month. Your card was added to your reserve and it'll be applied to your next rebuilding.
So that last message, what does that mean to you? Your card was added to
Basically,
your
it was
reserve.
you already had service.
I'm sorry, say that
So
again?
you already had service on the phone, you're just adding it to next month. Or it's already reserved at that time. So the phone already had service, right?
Okay. So the phone already had service.
That's what I'm guessing. and they'll be added when you need service again.
Okay. So now what I'd like you to do is to text the word plan. And let me know what you get back.
Says name Street Talk Unlimited, Ultimate Unlimited, description $55, 30-day unlimited, call, text, and data, high speeds, due date 219. Then it's telling me to add a service plan, then reply add. Need it easier or faster way to handle your request, right from your phone, check out, start your Straight Talk Assistance, reply yes.
So let's talk about that last message. Tell me what that means.
If I need more help,
Okay.
well, I'll give you to add your plan. Now it's kind of like a little survey on there.
So the message, need an easier, faster way to handle your request. Based on that, is there anything else that you need to do? Or what is it asking you to do?
Reply yes or no.
I'm sorry?
Reply yes or no.
Okay. And if you say yes, what is going to happen?
They're probably gonna help me out, do something.
Okay. And then the message after that?
It's asking me to rate or class.
So let's go ahead and let's send a response to the easier way to,
Press no.
no, we're going to actually say yes.
Yes. Thank you for your response. We appreciate your feedback. Rate the plan.
So you just said yes. Based on your response, what would you expect to happen?
They're going to help me with whatever I need help with.
Okay. So how are you going to take advantage of that help?
Well, depending on what I need help with, I'll write down code, I guess.
Where would you write the code?
I'll send it to them, text it.
Okay. So what kinds of things can you get help with?
Activating.
But you already have active service.
Right. You say what I might need help with now?
Right.
Due date?
Okay.
Put that. My due date.
Okay. Let's scroll back up. And I really want to look at this star. So would you like, and the message basically says,
Would you like to use your Straight Talk Assistance? So it's called stuff.
okay,
Remember, she can handle this and, oh, it's a person.
it's a person?
I'm guessing.
Okay.
She can handle this and make requests easier and faster from your phone. I guess it's like a Siri or something.
It's like a Siri or something.
I'm guessing. I'm just.
Okay.
This is all brand new to me.
Okay. But you said yes.
Yes.
You also said that this is like a Siri or something.
Yeah.
So after you said yes, what would you expect to happen? And keep in mind, you're answering or you're responding to that specific message, right? would you expect your phone to do?
Talk.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm guessing. If it's saying it's gonna work fast, technology is crazy now, so I'm expecting this phone to come to life.
Let's say yes again and see if anything happens.
It probably didn't,
It didn't what?
catch it.
Catch it? Okay.
Okay, for assistance reply chat. Can I put star?
Let's see what happens.
Oh, she's talking to me. I told you.
Okay.
So I got another text. From straight talk away. Hello, I'm Star. Straight talk. Chat. Oh, the chatbot. That's what it was like. Okay, that helps. Start through the options to get started.
So what I'd like you to do is just kind of look around. I'd like your feedback based on what you see.
Just kind of
What options stand out?
Support at my service. It's like a website in your text message.
It's like a website in your text messages.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any options that you personally would want to explore?
Possibly.
Which ones and why?
My service, because I want to know what I'm reading.
Okay. And I'm sorry.
Probably support, because I'm always having problems with my phone. She's like, this, I don't know what's going on.
Okay. And I'm sorry, you said my service because what?
Because I can see what I'm getting for my money.
See what you're getting. So what would you expect to
What
happen
I'm
if you
expecting?
clicked on that?
Telling me my gigabytes.
Okay.
Take it.
Let's click on it and see what happens.
Well, nothing happened. Touch.
What did you do?
Am I supposed to press refill? Oh. What did I do?
So you clicked on,
Refill.
well, but before you clicked on refill, you clicked on
On the actual.
on that little like icon, right? Okay. And then after that,
Do the picture.
okay. And you did that a couple of different times, and you were trying to click on my service, okay? And you were clicking on my service because you wanted to.
To know. Well, it says it right there. Your service, you have the straight talk on it. It says it right there, so it's like, I guess it's all the information.
Okay. What other options do you see that you would personally find useful?
That's exactly what I was looking for. The data usage.
Mm-hmm.
Refill my service, of course. And support. You said which ones I would like to use?
Yeah, you personally.
Refill my service.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'd like you, again, we're going to use the service card to add the plan to your phone, but this time we're going to use it here. So select the right or the option that you think you would use in order to add the service pin to that phone. And which one are you selecting?
Add with service pin.
Okay.
It's not the best.
I'm sorry?
I said, this is not the best.
Oh, there's,
I got it. Oh,
maybe a paperclip would be better.
I got it. Thank you.
And what happened? Sorry?
It's having a test that goes like,
Mhm. Okay. Now let's go back to Star, and can you show me how you would check to see how much data you
music options.
Now let's say that you encountered an issue that you couldn't resolve yourself. You said that unfortunately you've had a couple of issues where you've had to call customer service. Let's use Star to call customer service.
Call.
And what happened?
I press contact us.
Uh-huh.
It just sent the text. I don't.
It sent another text message to you?
Yeah, no, it sent contact us text.
Okay. Is there a way to make a call?
Take you to the web page.
Okay. So what option did you press to get to the web page?
I think extra help.
Okay. So let's go back to Star, and let's see how we can request a call to speak with an agent and get assistance.
Contact us.
When you did that last time, did anything happen? No?
It just sent a text. It says contact us.
It sent a text message.
Yeah.
Okay. But it doesn't actually,
Call.
okay. Are there any other options that you see that could possibly help you?
Talk to someone.
Correct.
No. Probably just going on the website and looking for the phone number.
Okay. So no other option to help you call to speak with an agent.
Oh yeah. I can press the right here.
Mm-hmm. What did you press?
The actual icon at the top,
At the very top?
and then it says call.
Okay. And if you press the call button, what would happen?
The number pops up.
Okay.
You want me to call?
No.
Oh my God, I hate talking to those people. Are you serious?
Okay. For the next task, have you heard of Straight Talk Rewards? No? Okay. So with Star, I'd like for you to enroll in the rewards program.
Good. How do I do that? What reward?
Let's see. You tell me.
Share our business information for you, swipe through the options to this.
So what happened after you?
They asked me to go through the options again.
Okay.
Oh, I see it down here. Rewards.
Okay.
Press it.
Yeah, let's see what happens. And I'd like for you to tell me a little bit of information.
Congratulations, you earned 200 points.
So are you enrolled in the rewards program?
Yeah. We'll get on this phone.
Okay. And how do you know that?
Because it says you earned 200 points. I don't know what that means.
I'm sorry?
And I don't know what that means.
Okay. So you've added a couple of different service pins.
Mm-hmm.
And after at least the first one, you got a text message that said that it was added to your reserve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I'd like for you to do is to refill your service by using the plan that you have in reserve.
On here?
Correct. And walk me through.
Okay, I put refill,
Okay.
and then it says, I see there's a pin on your reserve, so I'm gonna put add from your reserve.
Okay.
I need a pin for your reserve, will remove your current benefits, would you like to continue? Press yes.
Yes.
Great, I'm out of your benefits, and take it to 5. Yeah, it's already in.
Okay. And how did you know to either type or select add from reserve?
Because I've seen the text before.
What text message?
Like on my phone, when I actually add a service plan, it'll tell me add from reserve.
Okay. The next thing that I'd like you to do, you just enrolled in the rewards program. I'd like for you to be able to check your point balance. So you've earned a certain number of points for doing something. Now I'd like for you to see how many points you have in the rewards program.
How many points I have?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we already said 200.
Okay.
Evan told me again.
How many?
200.
200. Okay. So now thinking about your first transaction that we completed using 611, and now we've done quite a few things with Star. Tell me your initial thoughts about the interaction that you just had.
I like it.
Why?
It's easy, straight to the point.
Okay. You had the opportunity to add a pin. You added one pin using 611. You added another one using Star. Tell me about the differences between the two and which you prefer.
I'm just kind of confused to how you're going to have 3 service plans. I'm thinking way out the box. I'm way out of here.
Okay.
But I would like the Star because you get to see like where it's coming from.
What do you mean?
Like through text messages, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can see it's coming from the reserve or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, I would do the Star.
You would do Star over 611.
Yeah.
611. Okay. Now let's talk about the, I'll call them cards that you're navigating left to right. Let's talk about the clarity of the options. If you can walk through. So what I first like to do is just as you swipe left to right, let's start all the way at the left and we'll swipe to the right. Just walk me through what you think each one of those options are for and whether or not it's clear as far as the instructions of what that option actually does.
The service is basically says everything right there about your service, and yeah, it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
the data usage, tell you how much data you used, and it's clear. Refill my service. I like how it says add from reserve or add a new service plan. So yeah, that's good. The support, gotta go a little extra for the phone number, but
Okay.
but it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all pretty clear.
Okay. Any other changes or improvements that you'd like to see based on your interaction so far?
Not really.
Okay. Now thinking about your personal phone as well as with Straight Talk Service, would you use the Star chatbot to complete your transactions? Why?
I like it better than 611.
Okay. And how do you do like your service pins today?
I usually call them.
Call in?
Yeah.
Okay. And do it what via
Phone.
with the agent or an automated system? Okay. And would you, so thinking about how you've done it before and now that you know about Star as well as 611, thinking about your next one, what would you prefer to
I
use?
definitely use Star.
Star?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
better.
Quicker than?
Than calling them? Yeah.
Okay. And if, again, thinking about your interactions with Star, would you recommend Star to others? Okay. And the reason?
It's easy to navigate through.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me see if there are any other questions. Okay.
Okay, because I'm at a research study right by over here. Is there any, I'm not sure, I need it for tomorrow. Yeah, if you can. It's on, let me send you the address because I'm not sure exactly where it is. Yeah. I have the 50 for the shit I gotta pay you back. I have the 100. All right. Huh? Hello? What? Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you now.
All right, just 3 more questions.
Okay.
And we're going to use the phone again for these questions. So let's say you had a weekend where you were online, YouTube, and you basically blew through a bunch of data, and you wanted to be able to check to see how much data you have left. How would you do it?
I would go to Star.
Okay, can you show me?
Yeah. Go to Star and go on my data usage.
Okay, and that tells you how much data you've used and how much you have?
It'll tell you how much you've used.
Okay. With regard to STAR itself, what would have made it easier for you to use?
I don't think anything. I think it was pretty good. It was my first time using it and I got through it well.
Okay. And have you used any sort of chatbot before?
Yeah, online.
Like what?
Like bank. Have a chatbot.
And how does this compare to what you've done
It's
before?
kind of the same thing.
Same thing? Okay. And as far as the experience with bank versus this?
This is a computer, always is a computer.
Mhm.
But I don't know if those are real life people, but they write genetic like they.
Okay. And is there, again, thinking about what you had with your bank versus this, better, worse, about the same? Okay. All right. And we're done?
You're done?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't say that.
Just make sure you have all of your stuff.
Yes. I bought the phone.
Um,